And finally, the Malta Mustangs are off to a 4-0 start in 2019, and they look like a contender in the Northern B. But just a couple months ago, the Mustangs didn't even have a head coach. MTN's Alex Boffinger explains.
In late July, the Malta football team was still without a head coach after Jim Ben left for Missoula Loyola. Nick Oxarart, an assistant for Ben last year, stepped up to fill the position.
We were kind of midsummer without a head coach, and I liked being an assistant. I had been a head coach before, but there was really no one else to step up and do it. So I have a lot of pride in Mustang football. So I decided to take the job. So.
In most circumstances, there's an adjustment period as players get acclimated to a new head coach. With Oxarart, though, Malta hit the ground running.
It was a pretty smooth transition because we just kept everything in place that Jim had put in a ton of time, and we just kept his system in place. So the kids really didn't know anything different. They didn't have to learn any new system. So we just kept that rather than trying to learn anything new. If it isn't broke, don't fix it type of a thing. So we kept his system.
It is a pretty big part. We I guess pretty much run all the same plays as last year, so it helps out a lot.
The Mustangs bring back more than half of their starters from last year's team that finished second in the conference. Expectations were high to begin the year, but Oxarart has done his best to keep his team level.
Just try to work on the small details, and watch a lot of film and try to study the opponent, and just work hard each week and try to focus on ourselves, getting better and better, and then we can compete with some other teams.
While Malta is unbeaten and in the top 5 of the MontanaSports.com power rankings, the Mustangs have their 2 biggest games ahead that will determine their playoff positioning.
Glasgow's a big rivalry for us. Fairfield, I guess you could call it a rivalry because they beat us every year. We're really out for blood, I guess.
It doesn't matter what the records are, those rivalries exist, and it doesn't matter what the records are. The kids know each other pretty well, and they just battle, and it's a lot of fun for the fans to watch, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of as a coach too, and just watch those guys battle, and it's just a pretty awesome experience.
Alex Boffinger, MTN Sports.
Well, the Mustangs take on Glasgow tomorrow night. We'll have highlights right here on KRTV and MontanaSports.com.